look at the data. This was a trial that was conducted among 12 to 15-year-olds, and they found it was 100% effective. That's 100% efficacy. Now, they also found that the vaccine elicited strong antibody response and that it was well tolerated. Now, in terms of side effects, they found that it had the same side effects in this group that it did in 16 to 25-year-olds, which was really mild. It was some pain or soreness at the injection site, as well as a fever or fatigue. So all of this right here, good news. Now, we do want to be clear, this is just the beginning of the process. There's still going to be some amount of time here before these younger age groups start being vaccinated. First of all, the FDA will have to approve this drug for an extended EUA. We know Pfizer's been approved for adults, not yet in this age group. The company says they're going to submit this data for approval as soon as possible, but even when that is done, as we've seen with these other vaccines, several different panels have to go through, review the data, make sure that it is actually safe for these younger groups. But as you know, you have done an enormous amount of reporting on opening schools and this conversation around that and coronavirus, the concerns. This is a pivotal step as we continue those conversations ahead of the fall.
No doubt a game changer, because initially it was about getting teachers vaccinated, and then many teachers are still concerned about returning to schools without children vaccinated, as are some parents. So this really could be a game changer. We also got some disturbing and I guess eye-opening news, right, from the CDC today, announcing during the White House COVID briefing that COVID was in fact the third leading cause of death in 2020. The impact of that stunningly brutal, as the U.S. saw an increase of nearly 16% in deaths compared to the prior year.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this is really stark data. It's not something that we didn't expect, but when you actually see the CDC having gone through all of the research, having examined the death certificates, these are now their findings. As you mentioned, the death rate in the U.S. increased 15.9% between 2009 and 2019, and 2020. I mean, that is a huge percentage here. The only things in front of COVID right now are heart disease and cancer. So this, again, the now third reason why people died in the last year. We knew this was happening, but when you actually see these numbers, when you see how many people died, it is really, really stunning data here, Bianca.
Yeah, over 500,000 Americans lost their lives in just the last year. Kristen Holmes, thank you. We want to bring you back.